Perfection is killing your progress. It's why you hesitate, why you overthink, why you feel stuck. You weren't born to be flawless. You were born to be real. And when you finally embrace your imperfections, life starts to get way more honest and a whole lot lighter. Let's talk about how to stop chasing perfect and finally start showing up. What if I told you that your imperfections are not your weakness, but your gift? We're raised to chase perfection like it's the ultimate goal. But perfection is an illusion. The more we chase it, the further we drift from peace, growth, and real confidence. So today, let's talk about how embracing your imperfections could actually change your life. Most of us were taught early on, get the gold star, do it right, don't mess up. Social media took that pressure and cranked it to 11. Everyone looks flawless, filtered, polished. But that's not real. Trying to be perfect is exhausting. You hide your flaws. You hesitate to try new things. You compare yourself to someone else's highlight reel. Perfectionism isn't a flex, it's fear. Fear of being judged, fear of not being enough, fear of being seen for who you really are. But here's the truth. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You don't have to be flawless to be free. Let go of the pressure to always get it right. Let go of the voice in your head that says you're falling behind. When you stop chasing perfection, something beautiful happens. You show up as you are. You stop hiding. You stop pretending. You start trying things, even if you fail. You start speaking up, even if your voice shakes. You start connecting more deeply, because now you're real. Think about the people you admire most. They're not perfect. They're honest. They're resilient. They're human. Imperfection is relatable. It's where trust begins. And that's where your confidence actually grows. Now, let's be clear. Embracing imperfection doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean you stop caring or stop growing. It means you stop holding yourself hostage to an impossible standard. It means you grow with compassion instead of shame. It's not, I'll love myself when. It's, I'm learning, and I still matter right now. That mindset shift changes everything. Let's talk about why perfection blocks progress. So many people never start because they're waiting to be perfect. They don't launch their idea. They don't share their voice. They don't apply, post, speak, try, because what if it's not good enough? But growth doesn't come from waiting. It comes from doing. The truth is, real success is messy. It's full of mistakes. It's full of learning. It's full of, I had no idea what I was doing, but I tried anyway. Progress isn't about having it all together. It's about showing up anyway. Perfection keeps you in the stands. Progress puts you in the game. Now let's shift into action. How do we actually start embracing imperfection? Here are 4 things you can practice right now. 1. Talk to yourself like you'd talk to a friend. You wouldn't shame someone you care about for making a mistake. So why do you do it to yourself? Next time you mess up, try saying, that's okay, I'm learning, I'm still proud of me. 2. Share your flaws with safe people. Vulnerability builds connection. When you admit you're struggling, you're not weak, you're courageous. Let people see the real you. It builds trust, not distance. 3. Try before you're ready. Stop waiting for perfect. Start with what you have. You'll figure it out as you go. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes from action. 4. Replace perfect with present. Instead of asking, was it flawless? Ask, was I real? Was I present? Because presence is way more powerful than perfection. Now take a breath. Let that sink in. You don't need to earn your worth. You don't need to prove your value. You already matter. Right now. Exactly as you are. You're allowed to take up space. You're allowed to mess up. You're allowed to be a work in progress. The next time you catch yourself obsessing over a mistake, pause, breathe, ask yourself, is this really about growth? Or is it about being liked, being safe, being perfect? You're not here to be perfect. You're here to live, to feel, to learn, to grow, to connect. Embracing your imperfection is not a weakness. It's your superpower. The cracks in you are where the light gets in. The messy parts are where the real story lives. So go out there and be imperfect. Be bold, be messy, be real. Because the world doesn't need another perfect image. It needs you, exactly as you are, and you're doing better than you think.